Hey guys, we have a chipper for you today. This is a for time workout. It's going to begin with a 1 minute wall sit. We're going to go into 60 med ball cleans from there and then 60 double unders. Then we're going to hold a handstand for 1 minute. Then you're going to get into 60 step back lunges, 60 med ball thrusters, and we're going to wrap it up with a 1 minute plank. Total time for this workout is probably going to take you guys somewhere in the neighborhood of 10 to 14 minutes. We should be able to get through those 60-second holds in probably no more than 3 holds, 2 to 3 holds. Maybe you can hold out for the entire minute. For the wall sit, we're going to begin the workout with your back up against the wall and your knees bent. You're sitting in an invisible chair right up against the wall. Going to hold that as long as you're able to. If you can hold out for the whole minute, then that's great. If you need to take a rest, don't take too long. Get right back to it. We're going to accumulate 1 minute on the wall sit. We're going to get into 60 med ball cleans from here. We want to move really well with these movements. Med ball clean is a great way to drill in that perfect technique for a heavy 1 rep max squat clean with a barbell. So we're going to start out with the ball in between our feet, hips down. The hips are higher than the elevation of the knees, and the shoulders are higher than the hips, similar to a nice deadlift setup. Long, straight arms. We're going to stand up with the long, straight arms, shrug your shoulders. At that point, your arms are still straight. The ball is at the elevation that it's at, and it's not going to go any higher. You're not going to pull this ball up to your face and then squat. We're going to shrug with straight arms, and then we're going to loosen our grip, and we're going to drop underneath that ball as quickly as possible. And then we're going to stand. We're going to do 60 med ball cleans. After your med ball cleans, 60 double unders. This should go pretty quick. Should be able to get it in 2 or 3 sets at most. And then we're going into handstand holds. We're going to accumulate 1 minute on the handstand hold. We want to be active in that handstand, kick up to a wall, press the floor away. Think about your hollow position. Squeeze your legs together, squeeze your feet together, flex the quads, squeeze the glutes, flex the abs. Strong, active position. Accumulate 1 minute of the handstand hold. Step back lunges. We're going to step backwards in this lunge. So you're going to start with your feet together, and you're going to take a long step back, touch your knee to the ground, and then step back forward to where you began. Okay, the front foot is going to stay in place. You're going to step back and then step back to where you came from. Every knee touch is a rep there. 60 total. So alternating legs, 30 on each leg. After the lunges, med ball thrusters. Full squat below parallel, and then stand, and at the hip explosion, you're going to press the ball straight up and push your head through at the top of the movement. That is the full range of motion. Full squat below parallel and a full extension at the top. And last but not least, we're going to hold a plank for 1 minute. Accumulate 1 minute there. If you can hold out for the entire minute, awesome. If you need to break, you can do that. We're going to be on the hands and toes position for this. That's going to be the RX plank, like the top of a push-up. Long, straight body, so hips not up in the air and not saggy. We want a nice straight line from the shoulder all the way to the heel. All right, all of these movements could be scaled back. The reps could be scaled back as needed. If 60 is too many, scale it back. If you don't have a med ball, let's load up a backpack. Get something heavy-ish in there. A med ball is going to weigh 20 pounds for a guy and 14 for ladies. So try to get a backpack that's close to that weight. Scale it back if you need to. If you don't have a jump rope, we can do 60 penguin jumps, or you could do 3 times the number of singles. You could do 180 singles. If you need to scale that back, you can, the number of reps. If you do have double unders, but you struggle with them, I want you to work on double unders. So if you can't do 60 in a couple of minutes, then let's definitely scale that number back, whether it's 30, 20, 10. Aim for at least a few unbroken if you've never done that before, but I wouldn't spend more than about a minute and a half, 2 minutes max on the double unders. And the time on the holds could be scaled back as well. So if we need to scale that back to 45 seconds, 30 seconds, do something that's appropriate for you. Let's get a good workout today and get after it, guys.